Make my objection a big deal. He just addressed it, and then he asked for the birthday again, and then went right back down to the hot tag, right? Like complete confidence. And so he just took control back of the conversation. If he'd got flustered right there, then I'd have taken control of the conversation.
I mean, yeah, like I'm just out here today, so yeah. I mean, I got to sign you up today, man. Today, I'm doing it today. Yeah. And then it's like, dude, get out of my house. It's like, yeah, man. No, we're just checking to make sure you're a good fit for our program. And then I'm slapping it down and saying, no, like I'm in control here. Like I want to see if you're right for us. Hey, really good thing, Mike. You guys actually do qualify, so I'm going to show you how it all works out and see if it's a good fit. And then I'm going to drop price and build a shiz ton of value. So I'm going through, I'm making sure that he's doing it. So we're going to get this paid for you, this paid for you, this paid for you, this paid for you. I do the same price drop that I did earlier in the meeting, so I set exactly the same lines.
Because if he would have gone right there and said, yeah, well, you have to do it today, that's the whole thing, he didn't give himself enough time to build enough value on the system yet, right? Because now the value's still low and the objection's high, right? Like, you know, this is my resistance to buy because I don't want to spend any money, and the value's down here. So he did what he's smart, is like he's just going to build himself some more time, see if I qualify one, so he's not wasting his time. Once I qualify, now he's going to go back to the equipment page, and just build value, build value, build value, build value, build value, tie down, like obviously the green looks good, right? 0. The way we're able to get it to 0 is, and then he'll bring in the same day, right?
The same day.
Because now he just made me want it more, and then he tied me down to the, hey, if you want to get this, you have to do something for me.
I'll be
one thing Nate does extremely well is he asks like the exact perfect questions, so that way he can overcome the objections that he's getting ready to get. Yeah. Like he was like, and so what was the main reason you guys didn't do it before? After Mike was like, yeah, I don't know, I need to think about this. He's like, all right, well. He addressed it by asking the customer another question. So what was the main reason you didn't do it before? Now, everything that customer says, Nate's about to just tell him right back to answer the question you just asked. So he was like, yeah, I need to look over it. All right, what was the reason you guys like didn't do it before? The guys have to be like, oh, I'm super busy. Oh, all right, well, yeah. Obviously, you guys will look over it, but you guys are super busy. That's how we're going to do it. And now he's
making me verbalize my reasons, and then as I say it, I realize it's just BS.
Yeah, exactly.
And then
so those are like expert questions that he just does like naturally, but you guys have to like pick up on these things because that's exactly
so he says to me, oh, I'm really busy. I'll ask him, what do you do for work? And I'll say, this program is perfect for you, or something like that. And a question like that, yeah, why haven't you pulled the trigger? And then I'll try and use a crime drop from the neighbors, like, yeah, Carlos didn't think he needed it either. Most people get it after something happens. That's why we're out here. And then I'll go back in and say, yes, so just set up, and I'll drop the price. Hopefully he doesn't give me an objection. Oh, give me an objection on the price, actually. Yeah. So that's the only thing you guys pay for right there. It's just a month. It's ballpark $75, which is really sweet. That's the only thing I have.
It's kind of expensive.
Yeah, what were the cameras looking like when you got them at Best Buy, do you think?
I was going to buy a pack of 4 for like $300.
Nice, sweet. So with us, what's really nice is we can actually call you if the alarm's going off. You said you hadn't used an alarm system before. So the going rate of alarms is normally about 120. With ADT, we're pretty expensive because we're the best. Your cell phone bill is a little bit more than that. This is not just going to be something you scroll on your phone. It's going to protect your home and family. To access your alarm bill, we use an email. What's the best email for you?
It's first name, last name.
Just move straight on. Get it, go for it. And you can be pretty like, don't be an asshole about it, but you got to be pretty forward sometimes because people are going to give you BS. So like, if Mike's like, oh, I'm really busy, I don't have time for this. I'll try and be really gentle at the start, but on my 3rd time round, like I'm going like, come on, man, like, let's level. Like, you're gonna tell me you're gonna research it? You're so busy, you're not gonna have time to look at this thing, and you're not gonna have time to research it, right? And he's looking at me and he's like, I know I don't. Okay, so what I'm gonna do, because it's clear that you want to make the right decision for your family, I'm just gonna take care of the first month for you guys, and I'll get away from it. Okay? What was the best email? And then I'm just gonna be like straight on the 3rd time rounds. I'm just Hail Marrying it. I'm not gonna go, yeah, I'll come back tomorrow, I'll see you. It's like, no. If I'm in the house, I'm gonna fight like a dog for it. Like, let's be honest, Mike. Like, you're busy. You were hard to catch today, and the day before, and on Easter. I've been trying, believe me, because you guys have a nice house here. We definitely want y'all to advertise for us. So to just help you guys out, we'll take care of the first month for you. Okay? What was the best email?
Yeah, it's his first name, last name. Yeah. And then yeah, if they're giving you like objections on price too, like that's the thing too. Like you can be firm because you're selling security, right? It's not a Kirby vacuum. It's not a $2,000 vacuum. Sorry, Zach. Zach is still vacuums. But you have an emotional pull behind this, right? So if they object the $80, like tell me $80 is a lot.
I don't know, yeah, like we got a lot of bills coming up, $80 is a bit for us. Like,
right, but to protect your family, obviously that's not that much money, right? Because that's what's most important to you, is making sure that your family's safe. So I get like, hey, save money, buy off-brand cereal. You can save some money. Starbucks is $7. This is like a little over $2 a day to protect your family. Right. Obviously, nothing's more important than that.
Right.
And then
the big thing is he needs to move on.
Yeah.
So if
obviously nothing's more important than that. The cool thing is we can drop it a little bit because you do get an insurance discount as well. So you can save another 10, 15 bucks a month on your homeowner insurance. I'll get the email real quick so we can send that over to you. What was the email for you, Nate?
Straight money. So good. Because like if you sit there and say, oh yeah, like there's nothing more important than protecting your family. I guarantee you they're going to say, oh, well, we feel safe and protected. And like if you just sit there, you're just going to come up with another smoke screen. So you just got to soft close them and just keep going through the process and then building value as you go through. So like Mike then back pocketed the insurance discount there. And then he didn't use it all at once. So he didn't say like, oh yeah, blah, 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 save this, discount this, Google Nest included in this. So I can save the insurance discount as a back pocket. So you're actually, yeah, that's one of the cool things. If like the penny pinchers are kind of getting a little tight and it's hard to go, you'll actually save some money on your home insurance. And then you go, oh, okay, sweet. And then to get the home insurance discount though, what would be the best email?
Yeah, Michael.
Now obviously, you're the king of the castle here. We want to make sure we're getting your wife in on this if you're not home because you travel a fair bit for work, which is why I think you guys are going to love this. A little bit more value.
Another money one I like to use too, if they're saying like, oh, like everything's getting higher, like, oh, the economy, oh, the gas, this, that, the other, like, don't like let them like bulldoze you with that, like don't sympathize with that too much. But I'll just say, hey, yeah, like as inflation goes up, what's more, you want to make sure that you're paying for what's the most important to you. Obviously, safety is the most important thing, right? Boom. Yeah. Hey, as bills go up, you want to prioritize what's most important to you.
And the cool thing with this is the price never raises with you. Everything, obviously, with everything going up, we're not going to raise the price on you guys a lot. So
usually, I like to crime drop really hard on the door. So, like, Mike, give me the stuff's going up.
The what?
Bills are going up.
Yeah. I mean, I don't know. Like, my power just went up right now. The electricity's crazy around
So
here.
I hand him the pamphlet. I'll show him the A+
Solar
there.
clothes.
Yeah, I'll hand him the pamphlet.
Okay.
I go, yeah. The really cool thing with ADT, we've been around 150 years. We do a price lock guarantee for y'all. Crazy times are making crazy people. So as the bill goes up, desperate times are making desperate people too.
Yeah.
That's why protecting what's most important is obviously like a huge priority. And because I'm basically saying, yeah, like things are going to get crazy. I agree with you. Things are going up.
Yeah, when the economy goes down, do you think crime's going to go up or down?
Yeah, I'm like, okay, things are going to go down. We lock in the price for you, but that's not going to stop people from getting into your home. And so I'll go through. And like this is really important. Like you guys can't be afraid to say what you specifically think about their home. So it's like you guys are going to love this because you've got that outside door that is the pressure point on the property. And then they're like, okay, like he knows, and like the amount of times that I've had the wife there with me, she's like, yeah, that's the area that I'm worried about. I'm like, boom, like I've staked that down now. And so like, a lot of the two-story homes here have that like lower door that's out of street view. So a lot of neighbors want to get the glass breakdown there. And like using specific stuff rather than just broad stuff will really help you build emotional value with your customers and close them. Because if you're just going broad through, you're just hoping to sign up laydowns, which is fine, like you get those and they're really good. If you can really like hold them to it and go, people want this because of the break-in that happened across the street. Obviously we don't want that to happen to you and your family. It's the Midwest, so a lot of people have guns out here. I love my guns because they come from a country that doesn't have them. Just my guns can't call me. I carry my guns with me, but these can't call me either. What was the best phone number for you when the alarm does go off? And I'm just going through and just saying, hey, like, yeah. So that's how I like to do it. That's how I like to close. Don't be afraid to throw down some cash, throw down some money.
Good training, mate.
Yeah.